It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Yo. We're in here. Sorry, guys, for the spontaneous put you right on here, but welcome to everyone for November 13th. We got the full crew in here, of course, on this Wednesday, aka Hump Day, aka the third day or the fourth day of the week, depending on what day is the first day for you. We're here to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate. The topic today is the top mistake new wholesalers make and how to avoid it. So, you know how we get down. We want to answer your questions. We want to comp your properties and more. So you can pile in. I'm assuming the guys can hear me. Chevy has the headphones on. I'm assuming he can hear us.
We're in the building, man. We good.
There you go.
We all good. Right.
So he can hear us. All right. And Torin is here in the Tennessee, Memphis area. Yes, sir. And so make sure you like and share this. We don't probably say that enough. Hate to get those instructions, but it helps us spread the word to more individuals when that happens. So subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're here. Tap the little bell, select all. I hate they take you through all of that, so you are alerted whenever we do go live and when we upload new content, which I need to do a better job of that. And all the other places around the social media spectrum. So yeah, we're back. Still not cold here, but it looks like it should be the way it looks outside.
So we're going to go over the elephant in the room.
Oh, you got the wrong one. And what's the elephant?
Top mistake new wholesalers make and how to avoid it.
And well, in my opinion, just from my experience of dealing with, I guess maybe a few thousand people over the years, I guess. I don't know. Just probably is they don't for me now, what probably just defeats people the most is not being able to identify what makes a great deal or not. Right? They don't get
that's a good one.
They don't get that part because it's easy to get a house on the contract.
Yes.
Easy, but it's not a great deal, right? So now when you can't find a buyer for it, nobody's really paying you attention, then you say it doesn't work. No, it works. You didn't get your deal doesn't work. You don't have a deal. You just have a property under contract. It's not a great deal. Let me just rephrase it. It's not a great deal, right?
Yeah.
There's tons of deals out there, but it's not a great deal. Okay, so, but anyway, and then other stuff, but that seems like to be the number one thing. So that's part of the reason why we came up with the number one reason why we came up with the KISS method to try to, number one, help you easily be able to. It's probably not the best way to evaluate a property, but that's just so. It can become really complex, and a lot of people will overthink things or whatever. They just built that way, and so we take that away from you, right? Yeah. So we're trying to create action because if you do enough attempts, enough offers out there, you're gonna do deals. Just ain't no way around it. You're gonna do deals because
Yeah, and the other part to it, if you're the guy or girl that's like, oh yeah, KISS not for me, then it's not for you.
That's not for you.
That's the main thing as well, because this is catered towards that guy or girl that's spinning their wheels. They don't know how to comp a property. they're just throwing money against the wall to all these different mentorships and all types of crazy
Tools,
stuff.
yeah.
And we're just trying to narrow it down to where you just have to be in the know of making offers to sellers, right? And I want to take it a step further, man, because if we use this KISS method for the FISBOs, right? Those FISBOs that need work, not the remodel ones. I'm talking about just the FISBO where it's direct to sellers. I think that's going to higher your chances of finding a deal that way as well. So if you go to FISBO.com, if you're on your Facebook, your Craigslist, Zillows, all of these different things, and you're searching for those sellers that's selling their property themselves, right? They don't want to deal with no realtors. They're not trying to pay no commission. These are the properties that's going to increase your chances as well as far as you finding a deal that's going to be worth the seller's time and your buyer's time also.
Oh, there we go.
All right. First question.
Oh, we just jump right into it.
Yeah, Vincent Lilly says, please go over your top 3 ways of getting leads that work for your business.
Please go over the top 3 ways of getting leads that work for your business. Well, just right now for what I have going, I'm just leveraging the audience, right? So it's really that. But if I wasn't, then still building a list, cold calling is going to probably be number 1. As for it, and I try to take it from a perspective of people don't have a lot of money to throw at this, right? Because there are other ways now. Even what I would even let me back up. That I'm taking this from the standpoint. Well, see, we have to look at it from the standpoint of do you have money or you don't have money, or you have a small budget, you have a decent sized budget, right? And so, if you don't have a budget, maybe from zero to maybe a couple $100 to throw it at a couple of months, driving for dollars is probably going to be number 1. Now I'm gonna take the KISS method off the table right now, right? So and then so driving for dollars is just going to be gas money. Now that is an expense, or it can be obviously, so it is an expense, but it's still going to be one of the minimum expenses to be able to find them, because now you're going out and you're looking for vacant houses, you're looking for properties for rent, you're networking with buyers out there that are doing renovations, or investors that are doing renovations. So you're going to learn a lot through that process in itself, and then you're sort of building a unique list at the same time, even though a lot of those properties are still fall into the same list building kind of, but you've actually seen the property. You're just going to have a better understanding on what's going on there when you actually have a conversation with an owner, possibly. So that's number 1. I guess cold calling, building list, cold calling is number 2. Text messaging is still a thing, but I can't really speak on that because we hadn't done it in over a year and a half, and it just so it's going to be a challenge. Those are going to be the minimum things. Bandit signs, I don't want to not mention those. Those still work as long as you can get away with them. You understand how to do it, and you can get away with getting some life out of the bandit signs, because getting 2 or 3 days out of it just not going to give you the impact. But those are many billboards. Everybody has a smartphone, so it makes it easy for them to call or text you immediately about a property. So those are going to be the cheap ways to do it. Now, if you want to get more expensive and more, you got a few $1,000s to throw at it each month for the next 6 months. When I say a few thousand, I'm just going to use a minimum number of 3,000. Then you can get into your direct mail, your Facebook ads. You can get into your Google AdWords or Bing ads. Then you can get into some more expensive methods of doing it. But I don't recommend, even if you got the money, to start out that way, or your AI. I don't recommend it unless you have done a deal or two or whatever. Unless you really understand, hey, I got $3,000 and I can spend this for the next 6 months. That's $18,000, right? That's the mindset you got to have when doing, because you got to be consistent. I don't care what form of marketing you're doing, you got to be dedicated to it, right? And then follow up is everything in this stuff. So, that's my 2 on it.
Absolutely. I mean, because if I did a breakdown between March and September, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So 7 months, we spend right at $35,000 in 7 months, and out of that, we've done consistently 4 to 5 deals a month. We turned over right at, I'll say right at 140,000. So 7 months return 140,000, spending 35,000. What's that? 5x? Yeah,
Almost.
about 5x, 4 or 5x.
Almost.
So 5 times the return. But understand that you can get this. You consistency is where it's at, right? And knowing and understanding your niche. Like for us, we do probates, we do pre-foreclosures, and we do expired listings, and we target those heavily. So we're constantly on the phone, either we're texting or we're calling, just to see who's all in the market of selling their houses. And the money is always going to be in the follow up. So you got to get good at following up when it comes to sellers. You got to get good at being consistent when it comes to taking a no and going back to eat another no. You can't get hung up on the seller. You always got to constantly be building your pipeline to make sure that your leads are constantly flowing and constantly growing as well.
All right. And the next one comes from the real Terry. Question: how would you structure a deal where the LLC puts a property and leases it to a member of the LLC? Is that legal to do?
Yes, it's very legal to do. Your LLC owns the property, and your LLC is the leaser, while there's a lease fee. That's all it is. So you have the LLC, and you're renting out the property to whoever is actually renting the property. So it's a separate lease because that person is just a single person, while the LLC is the entity.
All right. And Betty Davis wants to know, hello, did you get the vacant hotel I sent yesterday?
I got some email to follow up on, so I'll follow up on it for you, Betty.
Divinity Love from Instagram says I will be purchasing the course at the end of the month. So they're excited.
What's up?
And what's this? What up, fellas? What is the website that the dude with the black shirt was talking about?
Dude with the black shirt.
I'm guessing they're talking about me.
Yeah. That's what I'm tripping about, you know. I'm not looking at the screen right now, so
Oh man, what website did I say? Like what?
You talking about the Fizbo, maybe?
Fizbo.com.
Yeah, Fizbo.com or
ForSaleByOwner.com. Said the dude with the black shirt.
A few of the people, real quick, Torrin, a few of the people that been reaching out to me with the KISS method. So I just came up with this little diagram to like, so
you structure it more.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to physically fill it out. I'll just say this is what you put in the A, B, C, D, E, F, depending on the the property or whatever. So, but yeah, so you may want to structure yours like that so you can understand it better. I don't know if that will, but but yeah, that just made it easy for me to send it to them or whatever. So.
You know what I want to develop?
Mm-hmm.
I want to develop your patience.
What?
Just your patience.
Oh, you said I thought you were trying to develop an app.
No, man, I want to develop your patience.
Yeah.
Yes, I am very admirable of your patience, man. Very, very admirable of it.
How he put all those letters in the thing, the diagram. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about how this man be going out of his way so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Well, let me tell you where that comes from, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. What was the motivation?
When I started putting out, the reason I started putting out content the way I put out content, where I literally just give it all away, right? It's very few things I don't say that I probably do or have done that I don't share. It's very few. It ain't much, right? I can't even think of something. So, but anyway, so I take it from the standpoint of when I started putting out content. Number one, I want to be different than what everybody else was doing, or whatever, and so I just had the mindset, hey, I'm gonna give all the information away. If someone wants to get on want my actual time, like considerable time, then you pay for that. But otherwise, I'm gonna give all the information away, and you can do whatever you want to with them. I'm assuming a few people have over the years. But I always looked at it like when I started first of all, when I started putting my phone number out there, I really took a page out of Mike Jones' book, right? When I first heard of him, that 281, somebody I know it out there or whatever.
Yeah,
281,
for sure.
some. I thought that one of the greatest marketing techniques I ever heard. That's
Right.
It's up there, right? And so I started giving out my number. You know what I'm saying? And so I like this phone number, which a lot of people, they call me and stuff because they may watch some of the older video. I don't promote it as much because I promote the text number that you see scrolling at the screen. But I've had this phone over 20, this number over 20 years. And so, but I also thought about it this way. I used to clock in on a job. I used to clock in on the job as customer service / collections for Bell South, which is, now AT&T. They purchased them a few years back, and I used to work, 8 hours. So I was there. We made good money, and I was, like getting that job. I can identify a couple of days in my life where I was very happy. When I got that job, when I got a job at the post office, and then I got a job when I was in college at AT&T. Them some of the and these were jobs, and I'm an entrepreneur, but I was very happy to get those jobs, like very happy, just very happy. And so, but I thought, like if I could sit there and answer calls for somebody that's making millions off of me, probably literally, right? I can't do that for myself. You see what I'm saying? So 8 hours a day, I'll sit there and answer the phone and talk to these people, moaning and groaning about their bills and me trying to sell them. At the end of the day, they can't pay the bill, but we still trying to sell them something. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. So that just the attitude I've continued. Now, of course, as you have some success, where as human beings we become complacent, and I ain't as patient as I used to be. I can assure you that, Chevy. But that's still why I'll go out of my way to do stuff that probably, so I ain't gonna say how much money I don't have or do have, but a lot of people that, I don't even want to put it like that, but it just come from that. And so then, but I do things. I try to do things in my life that creates patience. I make myself do stuff that I don't want to do. A lot of times it's in food that I'll eat that I really don't like, but I force myself to eat it just to build some discipline, along with it. I ain't saying it always works out like that every day. But that's part of like just some brain, just some psychologist stuff to try to make yourself do stuff you don't want to do to accomplish a bigger goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about sacrifice, just a lot of stuff.
I respect it, man. I respect it. We in my
but it comes from that customer service background, just doing for them what I can't do that for myself. So that's the thing.
So I do a fellowship on Wednesdays, and today we was talking about the golden rule. Which is doing good for people, right? And understanding, don't expect good for yourself if you don't do good for others. So you got plenty of good coming towards you, man.
I like that. I need some. Send me some right now. I need some good right now. Hey, y'all want me to put my cash app up here? I need some good right now. I'll gladly throw it up with any request. It was ready to go.
Veronica Bailey, how do you handle short sales?
Short sales, I actually did my first short sale like 2 years ago. Short sales are the easiest to do because it all depends on will the bank accept it or not. based on the offer that you present to the sellers, and the sellers have to present that to the bank. So the banks will do like 10 to 20% of what they owe, pretty much. So it just all depends on the condition of the property, depends on how much they owe, and it also depends on what you get the property under contract for. But typically, you got to pay. You got to go through an inspection period. You got to do a scope of work that's writing up what all work needs to be done to the property as well. And a short sale is going to take anywhere from 4 to 6 months
Easily.
to do.
Just to get an answer back. Now,
Yeah, that's to get. Yeah.
One thing he's leaving out. That doesn't mean just because you go through the process, they're gonna give you a price that works now.
Yeah. And then the other part to it, you definitely have to double close on a short sale. You cannot wholesale it. You cannot assign it. You definitely have to
Control
double close
everything.
it.
The bank is gonna control everything.
Yeah, so you have to be the buyer that's on the paperwork. So if you're doing a short sale, prepare to double close and make sure you have a buyer in place that don't mind putting up the money.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to tell you that I lost the deal.
Oh, man.
I lost the deal because the realtor was like, yeah, that's fine. You could have signed blah, blah, blah. So the realtor come back and was like, yeah, the bank say you need to have it in your name. And I'm like, but the buyer's ready to go already. And the buyer, what happened is the buyer cut me out of the deal because I was dealing with a buyer's agent that didn't know what they were doing.
Oh.
And the seller's agent didn't care. All they cared about was just getting their money. So the buyer's agent just gave up on everything and the deal fell apart. The buyer still bought the deal, but the deal just fell apart.
But you didn't get paid.
Yeah, the deal fell apart because I didn't get paid. The buyer still got the deal, and the deal fell apart a day or two before closing.
Wow.
And had to start the process all over again.
The only short sale I've ever done, and it wasn't intentional, and I guess this technically is a short sale, but I can't even say it's a short sale because, well, I guess it is, but they didn't make us jump through the hoops. It basically boiled down to they gave us a payoff. Okay, so the payoff that it should have been, we let them know that wasn't gonna work, right? And they discounted the way it would make it work. But within 2 days, the lender did. They wanted to get it off their books that bad.
Oh wow.
And so, but we didn't jump through the hoops that, like you say, 4 to 6 months. We didn't go through any of that. And that was like, that wasn't intended. It was just like, oh, this over with, and the lender was like, well, what number will work that's for the payoff? And we told them and they gave it to them. Yeah, so I guess that it technically says a short sale, but not the normal process.
Veronica is asking, did you have to put a down payment on the deal?
I guess you mean earnest money.
Earnest money, 2% typically when it comes to a listing.
All right.
Somebody had a KISS deal in Phoenix, in Mesa, and I guess we're gonna have to do it. It just looked like it's just too sweet of a deal. But they want $3K. They want $3K EMD. I mean the agent. And we could do it. But it looked like it's gonna be. He got him to come down from $299 down to $179.5.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and
in Mesa, Arizona. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's worth probably about $375, $380.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even if you put $100,000 in, it's still a good deal.
Yeah. So I told them, tell them you're gonna do 1,000. They came back. They said 2,500, and they raised the price. I said, no, we can't do that. We can't raise the price and for a $500 discount. No. We will, So anyway, I got to reach back out to them because I don't think the agent responded back to them or whatever. So, but yeah.
You didn't let me know about that one. Come on now.
Yeah, it's sort of already in motion. Well, let me back up. It ain't in motion. Yeah, I'll let you know about it. It ain't in motion. We'll see. Matter of fact, I need to email him right now saying we're talking about it. But we'll see. We'll talk about it.
The real theory asks, any idea why Zillow refers an agent to call a investor when the listing is a physical?
You muffled, Tori, on my end.
Any idea why Zillow refers an agent to
Hello.
call a
Can you hear me?
RE investor
Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
when the listing is a FISBO?
Wait a minute. Say it again.
Zillow is referring to looks like a realtor when the listing is a FISBO.
Oh, they may have. I don't know what. Okay, so let's do this. It's probably what they did. I don't know. They can correct me. But normally, and I tell people not to do this. We say Zillow, and we can go to any market. It really doesn't matter. We'll go to Miami, and let me reset the filters. So we'll look at for sale. Then let's look at this. It doesn't matter houses, whatever, but we'll just do houses. And so on the show more, if we just do just for sale by owner by themselves, right? And owner posted. So if I go to one of these owner, supposed to be owner for sale by owners, see, you don't supposed to select this button here, right? That's just an advertisement. It's a referral system that Zillow has. That's probably the main way they make money. Agents pay to get in the referral rotation, right? And so what an agent will do is if you hit this button, you fill out the form here, then they're going to call you and then they'll reach out to this owner and say, oh, hey, I got a buyer for you. Will you pay me 3%? Or 2% or whatever the number is, and then they're gonna charge you, so they end up making their 4 or whatever. But the contact information for it says property owner right here. Now sometimes agents will put stuff on here and they're not supposed to, as for sale by owner, and it'll be an agent that you call, right? But this is supposed to be the property owner's information right here that's advertised right below here. Don't ever use this button here. Don't ever use that button. I assume that's what they did. If that's not what they did, then correct me.
That's how they make.
Or what?
That's how they make money. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You gotta fix your stuff, Tori.
You can't hear me?
No, we can hear you now.
You fade in and out though. Like
Seems
you fade in and then come back.
You get muffled or come back.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get clear. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you
We
very
can hear you
clearly. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Dave Darden says, hello, guys. Sorry in advance, but I'll be at work trying to listen like now. But Chevy, you comp this property at 111 Mini Drive, Itasca, Texas. You said it's 150K. Is that the offer? Or no, put it in the calculator.
Dave, what do you I like to know what people do. I'm nosy like that. What do you do, Dave, that you can listen at the same time, if you don't mind us asking? If you mind
putting in that work.
Oh yeah, I love it. She ain't letting it stop her, man.
Play.
I
like people like that, bro. Like you so sick and tired of what you're doing that you're like, man, something gotta give. I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
Oh, you know that's on the story. Hey, so I used to do flyers, right? That's when I ain't know no better. But I'm always gonna side on doing something versus nothing. So, hey, your boy was up there at Bell South making thousands of flyers on the they had no monetization on it, like no way to monitor. They didn't have it set up where it was monitored. You bought me up there making thousands of flyers.
Oh my goodness. You definitely was robbing them.
Hey, use a fax machine, because that was a big thing back then. I was doing all that.
You were running the whole operation.
My goodness.
They gonna come out with saying we can't use the internet no more. I was like, oh no. I'm like, hey, I said, I bet I keep using it, because that was only just for our department. They're a union. They have a union. So if you got to do it for everybody. You just can't designate us. No. I didn't ever stop
Oh
using
man,
it.
Oh,
that's
Dave says
crazy.
that she does hairstyles
Hey,
for over 20 years.
that was
She
that
does
was the
what?
Hairstyles.
Oh,
She a
she's a
hairstylist.
yeah, okay,
okay.
Dad, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah. Dave, for that property, it's 150,000. Then put it in the calculator. So what we're saying is the ARV is 150.
Oh, it's 150.
Yeah, ARV.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, would kitchen would be 75 or would
It'll
that
be
be
60.
60? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 60, 65.
Yeah.
All right. So the real Terry is saying that yeah, that was a problem. She was probably clicking that button.
Okay, cool. Boom. There
Zillow.
we go. There we go.
Um,
Yeah, I was making thousands of flyers, dude.
Matthew
Dude,
says I used to do the same thing at work. Put them
I got
earbuds and listen while you work.
I got a story. I used first year out of college, I was working at Sherwin-Williams, and I had to drive from North Jersey all the way to South Jersey and open up the store. The store opened up at 7 o'clock. It takes me about an hour and a half just to get there. So I would go open up the store, right? And I'll stay late. They didn't have no problem with me staying late. I showed up like 5 minutes late, like 1 or 2 times, and pushed the clock back to 7 o'clock. The loss prevention came in and fired the shit out of me, boy.
Oh, that must have been them like, getting back at him.
That's them now.
That didn't knock you off right there.
That's them now.
Hey, that's them right there now. They trolling you now.
Man,
Hey, look, they didn't flip trace you, okay?
man, I was what, 22 at the time? Yeah, 22 at the time. They came in, they was like, yeah, you try to steal hours. I'm like, what? When I leave late, y'all don't have no problem with that.
You know, I used to say the same thing.
I was like, y'all don't have no problem with that.
They were so big on getting there early, right on time, which I totally agree with. That's my thing, is being punctual. I think I'm saying it right. And so, but they want you to stay over sometime. I was like, oh no, you want me to be here on time? Guess what? I'm gonna leave on time. Hey, no. Mm-mm.
But Chevy,
Yeah.
loss prevention is normally when people steal it. They had nothing to do with you, right? You just saying you were stealing.
He said he was stealing time.
Still in
time.
time.
Okay.
That day,
Yeah, I was
they look at that even worse.
still in time. I was in the management program.
Right.
So,
Oh no! He messed the management program up, man.
I sure did, bro. God will move you into places. Look at me now. I used to say, man, once I start running my business, I'll make some business cards, say kiss my ass on it, and I'm gonna hand it to one of them. But I grew from it.
Yeah, move
I
past
grew
it.
from it.
Yeah.
I ran countless amount of career fairs where my booth was set up, like my company was set up. And I would meet the guy that actually fired me, and he don't even remember it. Yeah, man.
That's the thing, You remember it more than that person does.
He ain't even losing no sleep over me, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I had well, I will get to that later. I didn't.
We like the story. Go with the story.
Well, speaking about somebody don't recognize who you are. This is when I was still in college. So you'd be at the gas station, somebody come up and ask, hey man, my car down the road, I need $5, to get some gas. My girlfriend and my child in the car, blah, blah, blah. So I gave him the money, right? And at that time, they probably definitely didn't have to give, but that's just me or whatever. And so about 3 weeks later, he came up to me and said the exact same thing, but he didn't remember me because he probably do it so much.
Yeah, he talked to so many people. Yeah.
You don't remember? You just told me this 3 weeks ago. He just walked off.
He said, "Oops, you got me."
No, that happened to me one time when I gave a guy some money. He pulls out a bankroll and put my $5 like, really? Come on, man.
Oh man.
You know, supposed to give me this damn.
No, that
Oh
accent,
my goodness.
like that
The hustle is real, ain't it? But okay.
Dave is saying that she's a licensed hairstylist and work in the school district. So always busy, but I got time to make this time for this cause. This would be my exit plan to freedom.
So is she? Is she training them, or she or doing actual? Hey, I'm not.
Do you teach hairstyling while you're doing hairstyles, or
Yeah. I guess she do it. She her own boss, then basically. If I'm
she's
understanding.
saying school district would indicate that she's a teacher in
Okay.
regular school, but some schools you would call it a school district even though you're teaching hair. So I don't know. All right. Veronica Bailey. This listing says no assignment contracts. What does that mean? And this is in Washington, D.C.
That just means you cannot assign it. You have to double close on it. Double close.
If we have a great property deal, do you JV with folks? EMD or PML, POF? If so, what's your thoughts?
We JV all day, man. Like you bring the deal, we bring the buyer, no problem.
Oh yeah. Yes. You see both contact infos right there.
Yep. No, with understand for what you when it comes to JVing, just know JVing doesn't mean that you're connected and partnered up with another person. There's no buy box necessary. It's just us analyzing the deal, make sure the deal makes sense. We'll present it and find a buyer and close the deal. Because we'll know what a deal looks like. Like that's a great part about being in this business for so long. You could tell and know what a deal looks like. So you're able to put a deal together to where a buyer is going to pick it up. And even so, it got to be a deal or in the ballpark because that's how we're going to be able to bring a buyer to the table. Because it got to make sense. As long as it makes sense, we can bring a buyer to the table. It don't matter where it's at in the country. As long as it makes sense, we'll lock it in.
Oh yeah.
Jared Scott has a property in Jonesboro, Georgia, 30236. And Glenda is referring to Veronica's comments that she already called that house and they don't want a low offer.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, she commenting to the Veronica one?
Right, the Veronica, yeah.
The one where she asked if this is because they said no assignment?
No assignment, yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, no assignment means no wholesalers.
Yeah, I had like I said, a lot of people been reaching out to me on the KISS stuff, and this one person, and if they're watching, I'm not, trying to, make a big deal out. I'm just trying to just educate for everybody. But she typed a pretty lengthy message to the broker or agent explaining that she's a wholesaler, blah blah blah, and so the agent replied, "Get lost, never contact me again." And when she would let me know that a lot of them being rude like that, I said, "No, your message is too long, it's too detailed. You just send them, hey Jim, where can I send an offer on your listing at?" That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing you need to say, or whatever. And so,
what? I'm just curious. I know you don't want to tell the whole thing, but what was she saying in this long message?
I'll read it because, like I say, I'm not being, malicious by no means, just for educational for everybody. Which I already emailed her back and let her know what to do, or whatever.
You're just saying keep it short and simple.
Yeah.
Kiss. Hey, Flip, look at this right here.
Mm-hmm. What?
This thing.
80, 8637.
I don't see anything.
You got it. Is my screen being shared?
Okay, it is now. Okay, it just popped up. So what is it?
This thing is saying estimated value of $976,000. Do I have to? Oh, okay, I got the wrong address. I don't know how that came in. Okay. That one, yeah. Okay, so 220 and 187. So we average it out to
About 200.
200, 200 average out. So that's the ARV for that. So at 200 ARV, we have 50%, 100K, and either you have a deal or
You're in
the
the
ballpark.
ballpark.
Let's go.
There's your offer table right there, baby. Accessible at text the word KISS to 205-964-5243.
All right. So Day is saying that she works in the school district with students. She's a job coach. Then she gets off work and she works in her own suite as a licensed hairstylist.
Oh, okay. So she must just be listening. Then she can't probably watch. She is probably listening, which is just
listening.
Yeah, we have some
on YouTube,
but well,
she usually on Facebook. So
yeah. Day, is that outside of Houston, or is it where you live is outside of Dallas? I don't remember. But let me read this message while she answering that. So
she must got her phone propped up because she says she's looking, she see us too. So.
Oh, okay. So, dear agent's name, I hope this message finds you well. My name is blank, and I'm a real estate investor with experience in handling assignment contracts. If you are open to discussing this type of agreement, please let me know by sending a brief email. Upon receipt, I will promptly forward an offer letter for your property located at, gave the address, Warren McGraw's name, you can reach me at, and the phone number. And so the agent replied, go away, don't ever contact me again. And so what she had sent me is, I hope you're having a blessed day. I sent you in your query of a listing agent received a rudest comment back. Can I report him to the realtors board? These people are most obnoxious folks I've ever encountered. Would you help me understand what I'm doing wrong? So I replied back and let her know what to do from that point.
Okay.
So she just wanted to just probably a little bit more formal, but now just keep it simple with folks. Either do that, a short message, text, or email. Just let them straight to the point, and because they're happy to hear from you. Trust me. But if you get into detail, I'm finna assign something, they gonna clown.
Yeah, that's when they kill the conversation for sure.
They gonna clown.
Yeah.
And Day is offering all of us hair services if we ever need it.
Well, where I need to come to, baby? Where do I need to come to? Can you handle a razor? Can you handle a razor, Day, without cutting me? You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, even though my barber is seasoned 30 plus years.
She's in Austin. She's in Austin.
He'll nick me every now and again. I had to even supply him with my own Neospore, because like, God. Hey, I've been lacerated. One of them old wrestling terms. I've been lacerated.
Oh, yeah. He used the blade on your head?
Yeah. Razor, man. Straight razor. Yeah.
I'll break out like instantly now. I just use the.
Oh yeah. What about growing the hair out this week?
I Monday when we got off.
I did grow it out.
You ain't sure. No. You said you would have a full afro in 3 days. Yeah. And you couldn't see nothing, man.
Today is Wednesday.
I did grow it out. I did.
So we got to wait till Friday, or you gonna wait? They gonna do nothing until next Monday.
I'm not gonna touch it until next Monday.
All right, cool.
I was looking in the mirror this morning. I was like, damn, I got all these grays. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to shave.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just a habit.
I don't have no hairline, no nothing. So I was like, nah. Like I would have to go to the barber, taper it up and everything, get it right. So I'll do that over the weekend to see what's up.
All right.
Really good.
Papa, I'm going to go to this probably, but on Instagram, Papa Swoo is asking, is an inspector required when doing wholesale deals?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
All that stuff is at the buyer's discretion. And when buyers do stuff like that, if it's a smoking deal, cool. But if you have multiple buyers on the hook, and they talking about, oh, I need an inspection period and all this other stuff.
They don't know what they're doing. That got to
Yeah.
be your only buyer to even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, if it's a smoking deal, the last thing you gotta worry about is inspection. Like I've had buyers that's like, man, I like the property, I could close tomorrow. We're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So just be mindful of that.
That shows you that that's a motivated seller if he can close in the next 7 days or whatever. You know,
motivated buyer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Motivated buyer. Yeah. I mean, buyers are like that though, man. Especially in a hot area.
Yeah, because they know they're not the only one doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they know if they don't buy it, somebody else is gonna buy it. Especially if it's a hot deal. Oh yeah.
All right. The Realtor has a property in Oregon. I don't know if we've ever done Oregon.
I don't think we have either. Please. Yeah.
Oregon.
I may have said this once, but I didn't know. I thought California and Washington bordered each other. I didn't know Oregon was in between. Y'all knew that?
No, I mean I'm not geographical like that. So
I'm
have to look on the map. Ask ChatGPT.
I am gonna be real with you. I thought that Oregon was a city.
You worse than my close person that I was talking about. Didn't know who the president was.
I thought that thing was a city. I thought Oregon was a city. I thought Oregon was a city in Portland, but it's Portland, Oregon.
How about she called me on Monday? Called me on Monday while I was Chevy pulling this up. Called me on Monday to say another man on Facebook said the same thing. I said, what does that mean? Both of y'all ignorant. I said, don't take ignorance as being negative. We're all ignorant to a lot of stuff. But you all are ignorant to most stuff. I know a lot of stuff to most stuff or whatever. But and so I said, don't take it as being negative. I'm just letting you know you don't know who the president is or whatever. She said, well, I thought I felt better because I wasn't the only one. I said, you shouldn't have felt better. I wouldn't have. I mean, well, don't try to justify why you didn't know who the president was.
At all. All right.
We normally will look for people to support our judgments. You know, we'll look for people.
Yeah, you don't.
This a very, very nice house. 183 and 200.
Yeah. Okay.
So really, realistically, I would go with the 200, just because of how it's built and the structure of it. Very nice house. So if you could pick this up at 100K, that'd be solid.
Oh yeah.
The Realtor. Okay.
Oh, and he used the offer chart. I'll just throw that up there real quick. Boom. We were between 150, 01 and 300 grand, 50%. Boom.
I think that's helpful to show that.
Yeah.
Every so often, so people know. Oh, screenshot it. But that was the last one that I'd see. Oh, looked like somebody else.
Yeah, she didn't answer because she handled that straight razor though, man. She didn't answer that.
I don't remember you asking that question. You said,
I asked, can she? She said, can she?
Oh, because you be nicking.
Yeah, because she offered a service. I said, can she handle a straight razor? You know, all, you know what I'm saying? All of it.
But that happens ever so often, though, right? Especially with a straight razor.
Oh yeah, he gonna cut me probably every third time.
Yeah. Just get you some Neosporin.
Well, the only yeah.
Yeah, that was the last one that I see on here.
Well, I was trying to think of a way to create some content around just evaluating, using KISS to evaluate some listed properties on Zillow, like, short stuff though, like for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And any suggestions, guys, on what you would probably do in that situation or whatever? Almost like a what they call it, a reaction video to a listing or something.
Well, I think
Obviously,
you're showing people how to filter them out, the properties that would be good, and you know how you put it, you sort them from lowest price to highest price. I think that would be a good video for people.
well, yeah, but that just one. So
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
yeah, I was like more just looking at properties, just individual properties, and saying, I would probably make an offer on this, or why you want to make an offer on this,
Oh, okay.
things of that nature. Like, so of course then that's endless properties, but you're just reviewing, multiples, like that. So
I would do a video, man, on I would do a video where you're talking to a realtor. Hey, realtor, where do I send my offer at? And the realtor is saying, great, here's my email. Because that's how simple it is.
yeah. That would be good.
I would do a video like that. So this way people understand you don't have to overcomplicate it. This is simple. Hey, look, I want to send an offer. Where do I send the offer to? That's it. Plain and simple. I would do another video when it comes to listing on specifying different specifics that you're looking for within that description, like investor special, motivated seller. Like they'll literally put these things in the description.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I would do a video like, hey guys, here's a great example of what you need to be looking for when you're doing direct to realtor, direct to realtor listings.
I like that for sure. And then I like to see like one photo or 3 or 4 photos. That's a laser realtor. Maybe like a 1-sentence description. You know what I'm saying? So I think that increases your chances of probably getting something done on a deal like that, right? Because the agent is very lazy or whatever, and it's probably,
the less pictures, the better. Yeah, 100%.
It's probably not getting the attention that it should get, or whatever, and it may be an opportunity. So you just probably just go on and on with that, just finding those. Or what the only thing is that if once you put the address out there, I don't know. I guess I could blur that out. I don't know if I would want to put it out there and the agent gets pounded with off, because now that takes the opportunity away or whatever. So anybody in the comment, anybody in the comment,
do a lot of them. I would definitely blur out the addresses and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so in the comments, if you got ideas on something like what we're talking about, we would love to hear them too. So so blur that. Or do you think you should leave the address?
Nah, especially if you're gonna do a lot of them, because it's for privacy issues too, though. Especially on YouTube, I wouldn't want to.
Even on a listed property, you think?
Well, because sometimes it's still going to show, like if it's a FISBO, it's going to show that guy's.
Well, no, I wouldn't do a FISBO. It'd all be listed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would just like you for that very reason, because if somebody sits there and just watch all of your videos, they're just going to hit up those properties that you're saying are good listings.
Yeah.
So they're going to get bombarded.
So you wouldn't even put the city in it?
The city is fine, but
they'll be able to find it. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
They'll be able to find it, but it takes a little bit more work.
Okay.
If you got it right there in front of them, they just don't go straight there. You know what I'm saying?
But if 10 people made an offer on the property and all of them make the same offer, would that I wonder what that would be response to an agent on it? Well, I wonder how that. What do you think would happen?
Well, all of them
if 10 people make the same offer.
Right? Yeah.
Hey man, the numbers are the numbers.
But they all use the same. Hey, they all use the same template or whatever. What do you think would happen?
There's an extensive coaching program out here.
I just would love to see what would happen if we did that. If I did that or whatever.
And I'm gonna tell you what the crazy
thing. They think they're being punked.
Oh,
Right. But you know what'd be
we
crazy?
gonna make some money though, for real though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
If they leave your name on the template. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think you changed it. They leave your name on it.
why do you leave my name on it? It ain't on there.
Because they just, some people just don't.
Oh, okay.
People
Okay.
just don't pay attention, man. I've done it before where I'll send a contract where the seller comes back and says, "Yeah, that's not my name," or "Yeah, that's not my property," because I'm doing it so fast. I'm doing it so fast. I'm doing it so fast that I just send the contract out. They're like, "Yeah, you got the wrong name on the contract." Oops, my bad.
Mm.
Let me send that right back to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Or I send a different price, and they're like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Oops, my bad."
You had to use AI.
So, yeah.
The realtor here has another property
Mm.
in Oregon.
Is
Hepner.
that we're pronouncing that correct? Terry? Is it Terry? Is it
Terry? Terry.
Okay. Terry. Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Terry, but the real Terry.
Yeah, that one is listed for 155. So we're just doing the 50%. So we're right at what, 80?
77.
No,
I think
like
it's
77.5.
2.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
2.50.
Yeah.
The real Terry has a suggestion. If you have a Zoom and went around the room and let each person participate doing a kiss on the property.
Okay. All right. So let's go deeper on that. Okay. Um, well, I have the private thing tonight. We sort of did that, but I actually picked the properties out for them or whatever. So just as some homework for everybody, But okay. So I think if we had a Zoom and went around the room,
Would those people want to be on camera though? And then one of your videos.
I guess he mean like a private Zoom, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you're already doing that though.
So yeah.
But I'm saying she's suggesting you do a short, right? Showing the people.
Oh, that's what she suggested.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Doing
how would coordinate? Let me see. Okay, so we would have to record all of that.
Right. Yeah.
Let them.
There's a lot of people don't like to be on camera though. That's the only thing.
Well, they technically don't have to be because you want to be sharing your screen in some form of fashion or whatever. That's interesting. It'd be nice if people sent theirs in and record, say, "Hey, this is what I'm doing here." Boom, 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 or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, and then let me follow up and say, "Hey, no," or this, or yeah, boom, you killed it. Something like that.
Right on point. Yep. Right on the money.
Yeah, that would be better if people sent it in to me and let me critique it and then turn that into content. That would probably be good. Yeah. But the only thing is, because I want it in the short form or TikTok form or Reels form, right? And so now it's just going to depend on how they share that. We can always edit it to make it look the way it needs to work. But so ideally, yeah, that would probably be better. It's just people recording there. But then we get into the tech side of it. A lot of people don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
if you're tech savvy, record yourself doing a kiss and send it to you later.
Yeah, Ty Digler. There you go. Tim.
Yeah.
Soul Soldier wants to know, with the snowball offers, how soon should you follow up with another offer? Oh, go ahead.
You mean to the same property or just period? Well, I'll just explain it. Okay, so when I say a snowball of offers, that means you've identified 30 properties for this week or 50 properties for this week. You're gonna reach out to each one of those agents. Hi, my name is Ty. Where can I send an offer on your listing at? Or hi, Jim. Where can I send a listing? Where can I send an offer on the listing at? And then your name. So that you send out those 50, 35 of them reply back on where to send the offer. Boom. That's the snowball we're talking about.
And Glenda Starr is saying, I get in touch with a bunch of realtors, but I don't think they even present the offers to their clients.
And that's going to be a possibility or whatever. So
Just need one motivated seller.
just need one. That's expected. But see, understand, Glenda, you're going to get mostly no's. I don't care what form of marketing you're doing. The price that we're trying to, the deals we're trying to aggressively attack or get, that's just going to be, even if you're dealing directly with the owner. So just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me, you're going to be the only one that's made an offer on a lot of these in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and they will follow back up with you. Just keep doing what you're doing.
They're supposed to present all offers, though.
They're supposed to, yeah. But again, it's
not if the offer that they've received already is higher than the offer that you're sending in.
Yeah.
So that's also part of it as well.
Yeah, that's it.
If they already have better offers, they will need to present that offer.
But even if they present your offer, it's still the tone on how they present it. We already went through it. Chevy's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm a motivated seller, 100%.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the tone.
I got a property right now. I'm motivated to sell. If y'all want it, I'll do a seller finance. I'll do something creative on it. If y'all want something. Actually, I got 2 properties. Nope, I might have 3. I got a couple properties. Very motivated. I'm very motivated. I got a couple. You want to do your first deal? Holla at me.
These are in Freeport.
They're in Shreveport, Louisiana. I got a couple properties, seller finance. Yeah.
Hey, somebody. Yeah.
Somebody what?
No. I was still thinking about what one of you all suggested a moment ago about the people sending in their critiques or whatever. So I don't know how to simplify that. So just need to record. You can, depending on your device, I assume you can record on Android or whatever. I know you can record on an iPhone, your screen. You can do it that way, or you can use one of the recording tools such as Loom, Loom. It's I use it. Anyone that's dealt with me, and I sent you a video explaining what I'm telling you. I was using Loom. Just amazing. I looked at it when I had like 3,000 or 4,000 recorders. Like, I just do it just so much. You know what I'm saying? Just explaining stuff or whatever. But anyway, but so yeah, if they did that,
yeah. But I think that's a good idea when you said you're looking up properties and determining whether it's a good deal or not on each property.
Yeah.
On Zillow, I think you could do.
Or what to offer. Really not as a good deal. Probably not there, but what to offer. Probably what would make it a good deal, a great deal.
Because we're not necessarily doing pretty properties, but I guess.
Well, it can be livable, and just if it's been obviously renovated, we're really avoiding those. If it's been well maintained. But they live
that's
there.
Different.
That's different. We're really not offering on those. But if it's livable, but you can see it obviously needs to be updated, right? We should everything in back. But that's subjective or whatever. So just roll with it. Just that's to be very subjective. Because where I'll live, you won't live, and vice versa. So.
Joe James is saying, let's make a deal on that property, Chevy.
You got my number, man. Holla at me.
If you don't, I'll get it to you right now. Got some money.
I told y'all about the book that I'm reading, right?
Yeah, about something about money management or something. Yeah.
Profit First for Real Estate Investors. Mm-hmm. If you're like me, you've got one business bank account, you get a ton of money coming into it, and before you know, you're like, where the hell did all the money go? I had a conversation with my accountant. I'm like, dude, I'm about to switch up some things in my business. I'm about to open up a few more bank accounts. Like, I feel like my business is taking a loss right now. He's like, a loss? Dude, you're at profit at $125,000 right now. So I proceed to say, where the hell is all that money at?
Yeah.
He it was like, well, we probably need to take a look at where you're withdrawing money from. You know, how much you're paying yourself. How can we how can we structure things better to where you put yourself on a salary and you're not just sporadically taking money out of your account. I was like, yeah, we could do that because I feel sometimes like I'm robbing my business. Yep.
Oh, so that he didn't feel like he got that question answered, but how soon should you follow up with the same offer? Like, I guess you present the offer, they reject it, and then you follow up again. How soon?
Wait a minute. Say that again?
How soon should you follow up on your offer when you make the offer?
Oh, talking about to an agent? And now
Yeah.
to an agent, we're not. Well, I ain't gonna say this the right way. We don't follow up with. They'll follow up with us. I ain't even worried about it.
If it makes sense, yeah.
I ain't gonna beg them. But with the seller, follow up until they tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Until they tell you scram.
Beat it like
Joe Chevy wants you to call them personally about those properties.
Oh, dude, it's 621 Woodmont Place.
Oh.
We'll do a seller finance on that. What's the other one?
Give me that one again, Chevy.
621 Woodmont Place. We got 6429 Frost. I just remodeled that one. We got 2602 Rosedale Place. I'm remodeling that one right now. I got a duplex as well off of 2537 Merwin. Got tenants in it. We'll sell a financing on that one also. So yeah.
All right. And the real Terry wants to do some role playing: seller buyer, wholesaler seller, and agent wholesaler.
You know what you could probably do is, I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming it would do it. ChatGPT will probably role play with you.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
The advanced voice.
The advanced voice on ChatGPT. I'll be shocked if it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
To see.
It will do it, definitely. Oh, and Chuck, I didn't see a address that you put in. So it may be that YouTube is blocking it.
No. What Chuck is saying, remember when we were saying that we fill out paperwork in property sometimes? He was just saying,
okay, I got you.
He was just saying that he have sent the wrong price and address before.
Oh,
That's all.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Most definitely.
Let's see. Molly. The picture says not everyone is ready for real. Okay. Can you guys help me tackle my first deal in Ohio?
Here you go, baby. There you go, right there. It ain't got to be in Ohio either. It's up to you. Just follow those instructions down there at the bottom of this page.
But I guess you all are saying expect rejections with the KISS method.
Oh, expect rejection regardless of a KISS message. That's a part of the game.
That's a part of the game.
That's a part. I came from a business where it said more shit you eat, the more money you make, man. So that's a part of the game.
Yeah,
Expect rejection.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I curse on here? My bad.
Yeah,
Is that a curse word?
Yeah, I
don't want to mess up the algorithm.
No, you can cut. You can say what you want to say. I let one slip every now and again. my mama said, I didn't know you talk like that.
I think the real Terry wants to get on live and do it.
House flip man won't. What that mean?
Well, you were suggesting that she used ChatGPT to do the role playing.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Look, God has his limitations, okay? Lord Green, will it be too informal to text the realtor?
No.
If you have the realtor contact information, right? You're just letting them know, hey, I'm interested in XYZ property. Where do I send the offer? That's all you're saying.
Yeah, that's all you're saying. It ain't no.
You just telling them the property address and ask them where do you need to send the offer to.
That's it. Text message is probably the number one form of communication in this world.
Yes.
It's expected. It's preferred. I've done entire deals and not even talked to the person.
Yes.
Text message.
Yes.
I was texting.
Now I'm curious because you have an iPhone. Do you do FaceTime a lot?
It's rare, man. Like people call me, I look right at it like, oh,
really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare.
Because it's not as convenient for an Android phone, but like my daughter has FaceTime and
that's a lot of young people. That's the only way they talk to you.
Yeah.
But not Tyrone. You know.
Yeah.
Uncle Ty ain't gonna answer like that.
Ty don't like chain messages, no FaceTiming.
I ain't saying I would do it, but I don't prefer to do it. Right. Like, it's only a few people that I do it with. It's only a few people I do it with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I ain't gonna get in all that, but no. No, we're not going to establish that. It's like when we'll get into this a little bit. So when you start dating somebody, don't start none of that stuff, and you ain't gonna keep it up now.
Right,
you know
right.
I know
because they're gonna expect it. Yeah, they're gonna expect it. You're right.
When you're trying to get with somebody, every time they have to call, you answer.
But come on, Ty. You always start with your representative when you first meet somebody, right? When you're dating.
What do you mean,
representative? Ain't that what he said? You know, that's your representative. You know, at first.
I ain't never heard that before.
You heard the comedian that said, you know, what was it? Chris Rock. Yeah, he talks about, you can look it on YouTube, but he talks about how when you first meet somebody, you meet their representative.
So you don't meet the real person?
Yeah, everybody on their best behavior. Everybody on their best behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In reality, until a certain activity happens, everybody on their best, in most cases, not always, you know, some folks are clown before that. You're on your best behavior, and you really don't know, and as sad as like that, you really don't know the person until after that happens, right?
Right.
Whether that's good or bad, and so forth. If you're a woman, boy, it's tough. Cause we can wait like I remember when Steve Harvey wrote that book, Think Like a Woman, Think like a Man,
Act Like a Woman,
or Think Like a Woman. I went to the bookstore and we were like thumbing through it. It was just so simple and plain. I'm like, who don't know this? Like. And then they were like talking about he talking about the 90-day thing. We just were dying laugh. I said, man, you know, I'd have waited years before. I'd have waited years before it. It's still gonna be the fool I'm gonna be, or I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I said, ideally, that probably works, but what he ain't including in that book is the ignorant factor.
Right.
That's what you can't account for. Yeah, it should probably work like that, but no,
sir.
Because most dudes, just being real, you know, y'all know I want to do a whole nother show. But most dudes, we already got something else going on anyway. So yeah, we'll wait on you. You know,
females do too. Don't think.
So I'm sorry, you're right.
Come on, man.
But it's more likely that we do than this, because women will have those first in their life, but they ain't involved.
No, they just better at hiding it.
I agree with you, but I just personally know some situations where they want. Oh,
and if you just now joined the chat, specifically.
Hey, sadly, Seven, that stick around for that for they will this real estate.
Yeah, no, you're right.
They'll stick around for go up. Foolishness like that before they stick around for the real estate. And then they'll check out when we start talking about it. Hey, all you got to do is just scroll down YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, look at the stuff that tell you how to better yourself in money versus the stuff that don't. And look at the user account.
That's true.
Look, I catch some ignorant stuff, something about my own self.
I trust me. Tyrone Taylor has a high level of ignorance that he's pursuing. Some people might call that balance. Mine might be off balance.
Oh,
I got my shows now.
JaVale78 wants to know. They're saying I'm new. Should I begin on Zillow with Fizbos? Yeah, I begin. Do I begin with Zillow for Fizbo? I'm new, I guess.
Well, the KISS method will allow you to do that too, or whatever. So you can target the FISBOs that are listed off market, or you can target listed properties. So you're new, dive right into that. Just text the word KISS to 205-964-5243. It'll get you going. We're trying to simplify this thing, man. We want some. We almost halfway through this month. By the end of the month, personally, from the KISS method, I feel like I'm gonna have something close, a couple, but I want some people come in and say I closed my firm. That's the goal before this month is out. Hopefully, we putting it out there enough.
Be a nice Christmas, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God, Black Friday, the great Black Friday. Oh
man,
how many weeks that is? That's not next week. It's not. So it's really
2 weeks.
What is that?
2 weeks.
So
that's Thanksgiving week.
16 days from now. 16 days from now. Yeah. You can close a house deal in 16 days like it ain't nothing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like it ain't nothing. Yeah.
Vincent is suggesting to ask questions, get to your no's quicker so that you can find your yes.
I like that.
Vincent.
I like that.
Vincent J. Lilly.
Vincent J. Lilly. What's happening?
I want to call him JL.
He said I'm icing. What that mean? Icing. Flip man, a whole new mean icing. What that mean? What's that mean?
Icing on the cake, maybe. I don't know.
Please.
Yeah, that just showed our age, man.
Please go deeper.
Is that like the cold shoulders? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Icing is normally good cake, I would think.
He might be saying I'm caking. Is that what he's saying? This boy doing?
This is a female. This is a female.
Oh, the real tear is a female. What is this? What is this? I'm caking. Ain't no question about that. Oh my God! I might have some money. Oh,
you are too funny. Did y'all have any money in the stocks?
Man, I hate it. I was doing some stuff this summer, but it stresses me out because the way I do it, there's so many ways to do it. But it was a no-brainer. I should have had before anyone that knows about this, I should have had a leap on Tesla for sure. If you thought Donald Trump was going to win, you should have had something in on Tesla because the day after that Wednesday, it went up 11 points. That was free money.
You know, he just hired.
For the
Deutsch.
What they call it?
Department of Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Department.
Well, what it does is spells Doge, which is his Bitcoin coin.
Yeah, and that thing is going up. Something sick.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
It's going at least hit $1.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to hit like 200. I'm gonna sit on it for a couple of years.
Oh man, Bitcoin went crazy. I got out a couple of years ago. I had some good bread in there, but I had lost.
Oh, it's gone from, I think around about April, it was about 67. Now 90,000.
It's at 90,000 now. Yeah. I can't even look stuff up like that because it just.
I know. I don't even want to look up like.
I don't even want to look at it because just stupid. Boy, y'all looking at one of the stupidest people you ever want to meet right here. Oh man!
Oh man! Remember when Jay was like, "I should have bought he should have bought something at Dumbo. Guess how he feels Dumbo, or something like that."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I know that song you're talking about. Yeah, Chevy. I think he said he could have put money in this town or whatever.
Yeah.
Terry wants to say, yes, I'm a female.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Damn.
Rest in peace, James Evans.
Oh yeah, James Evans, man.
Katie's wife, are there many $1 million homes in the wholesale market? And are there any cash buyers for these homes?
Oh yeah, it just depends on the market.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter, guys. What you have to understand is um, is that it could be a $10 million house. I feel like I can, Chevy. I can get rid of it just as fast as I can as a $100,000 house.
Oh yeah, it's all about the market.
If I can get it for $5 million, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying.
all-
It don't have to be
yeah.
that cheap, but I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
If I can get it for $5 million, I can probably peel $1 million off of it.
Somebody, yeah.
It's the numbers. You got to think like those places like California, the New Yorks,
Common.
like Washington, Seattle area, all of those areas, man, it's gonna have those price points.
Oh,
California, like all of those areas, is gonna have the price point. So let's just say something is $1 million, you get it for $4 million. You got a deal all day.
Oh.
Even if you get it for $6 million, you still have a deal.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So yeah.
Yes, you have to understand it's relative. The only reason prices are that much, Chevy, Torian, is because that's what people can afford. Mm-hmm. It's supply and demand, the basics of economics. It's just like all these prices, eggs and all this stuff. If we stop buying it, trust me, it'll come down. You know, people not gonna stop buying it.
That's why they raise the price.
Oh yeah, trust me, they'll bring it down.
For Rashad Saunders, he gives a property address. I use KISS, and the realtor stated that they have other cash offers and want me to increase my offer.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they have better offers than what you send them. That's all.
I ain't increasing nothing. Hit me back.
The numbers are the numbers.
The numbers are the numbers. Say it in Jamaican.
The number, the number.
There it is. Right? The numbers are the numbers. Hit me back if any of those. Hey, Rashad, let them know. Oh, hit me back if none of that work out.
Oh man.
Well, why she ain't taking them offers? Tell me about it. Take it. It's just like when you date somebody. I ain't used to this. You know. Oh, what? Whoa! Where those people at?
What you doing here with me?
Where that dog here?
I was watching this video where dude took this chick to Olive Garden. She's like, "What you think I am? What do I look like?" This was a first date type of situation. Yeah. I'm just like, yo, people's expectation, like this, man, like
automatic get put into a different category.
Yeah, like
we can work with that, but yeah, okay, I see what we got going. Okay,
and if you're just tuning in, this is a wholesaling.
Yeah, this is about real estate.
This is about real estate. We just tip it every now and then.
They can't throw in them alley-oops like that. You know
Hey. So what would be your response to this female that you took her out a nice dinner date to?
And she told me that?
Yeah.
Well, see, so with me, I ain't gonna trip about it or nothing. And she's just gonna go in a certain category. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I don't have the energy for foolishness like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no energy. See, y'all married, so just let me talk. And so,
Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
I ain't got the energy for stuff like that no more. But in the days when I did, that's cool. All right, I know what I'm dealing with, right?
Right.
So yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, we can get down like that.
Right.
Meaning we can only go so far. Is what I'm really saying.
Yeah, it's not even
going to work out. You know what I'm saying?
Not even work out. I remember when I bought my first car. It was a Kia. The chick I was dating at the time was like, "You bought you a Kia?" I instantly broke up with her. I instantly broke up with her.
Oh my God, that's funny.
There was a wrap after that.
Now, the girl that I was dating when I got into wholesaling, like how we met. There's another job I had when I started working at the post office. So we was at orientation. So she and I was standing in line. I had seen her earlier. I was like, man, that's one of the prettiest women I ever seen in my life. And so when we had to get in line for our badges or something. And so I was right behind her. And so when she started talking, she sounded like a white girl. Right? I'm like, man, where you from? You know, like that. And she started laughing. She's like, I grew up in California, like that. Right. And so she's a talker. So that's what I had that. I'm really not a talker or whatever. So we just talking and stuff. And so we ended up walking out together. And so we were parked right by each other. So this was 1996. So I had a 1987 Toyota Tercel 2-door hatchback. And the fender was peeled off. One of the fenders was peeled off. Hey, didn't phase her at all, dude. Didn't phase her at all.
Hey,
ended up riding in it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So I have a question from Rashad Sanders.
Yeah.
But you have to answer this with one word and only. That's the challenge.
Okay.
You got to answer this question one word and only. Why would a realtor tell the seller not to accept blind offers?
You want me to be positive or negative?
Now go ahead.
Gatekeeper-ism, if that's a
Yeah.
word. Just gatekeeper.
I guess explain it because they probably
Torian, what are the pictures for online?
Yeah.
Okay, and so the proper way to explain it, which is hard to do with one word, is that number one, and you put it in. You can tell ChatGPT. I'm gonna put it in a bad tone, but you can put it in ChatGPT and it'll make it sound nice. Why are the pictures online? We make a lot of offers. We can't physically go out and see everything that we're making offers on. It wouldn't be the most efficient, being efficient with our time. We only need to go see properties that we get an accepted offer on. That's what the due diligence period is for, to see if we like it after we got the offers accepted. Then we make a decision from there. What the hell is the due diligence period for?
Save time, if nothing else. You save time.
What are the pictures for online? Am I?
Chevy?
Now again, you might want to put that in chat.
I mean, that's pretty positive. I mean, that's
Now that was a good response. That was a very good response. Yeah, absolutely.
Because why go and look at every property?
No.
All I need is just the pictures to determine what I'm dealing with.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've made offers that's based on the seller sending me pictures.
Yeah.
Especially when you virtually wholesaling.
That just lazy realtor talk, trying to be gatekeeper. Man, you don't never know who you talking to, man. You're in the wrong business. You trying to screen you talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get some fools, and that's the business.
The numbers are the numbers.
When you're dealing with anything, you got certain people that know how to talk a certain way to get you to do what they want you to do, right? Your main thing is getting that offer in and getting it accepted by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Regardless of how they're talking.
I think this has been a good show here, guys. Well, y'all, your boy done educated y'all on how to relationships, got a little relationship stuff in, And so I know, man, got to go handle it. And but yeah.
Yep, gotta go get the daughter.
Yeah.
Today was her picture day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was in the car driving, and I was like, I got all your pictures from when you pre-K. So I showed her a pre-K picture, and she was like, "That look like," because I have my 2-year-old who looks just like my 8-year-old when she was 2 years old. Man, my daughters are so hilarious.
Yeah,
so hilarious.
All those moments are very special.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could. I wish I wouldn't have experienced all that, guys.
You still have time. Ty, you still have time.
F my life. But anyway, guys. So yeah, we'll be back on Friday, I guess. And on Monday, Chevy will have a full-blown Frederick Douglass.
Yeah. All right. I'm not cutting. Okay. All right.
We have a full-blown Frederick Douglass on Monday.
Let's see what happens.
If you don't know who that is, Google it.
Google it.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, pull it up so you can see. You have a full-blown Frederick Douglass on Monday.
Or at least a picture of where you had hair. Maybe that.
I got you.
No, he gonna have the
No,
real
we
deal.
going. I'm gonna grow it out.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like that.
No,
It's not going to be like that. It would take some time to grow like that. It wouldn't be like that.
Oh boy.
It would at least take a month
Yeah.
to grow like that. I wonder what I look like in a month like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be interesting.
It would be interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna just shape it up and grow it out and see what happens, and just shape my face.
Oh
So
wow, that's what's up.
and keep the hair growing. And let's
Oh,
see what
wow.
happens.
Oh
Let's
wow.
see what happens. That'll be interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
See
boom.
what happens.
All right, guys. So again, we appreciate everyone that joined us today. Make sure you like, share, follow us everywhere. You can see Chevy's info down here at the bottom. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks, and we will see you guys on the FLIP SID.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash.